Keddie, California basks in idyllic serenity, its quaint charm concealing a sinister undercurrent. The town's picturesque facade belies a sense of foreboding, as tranquility masks the darkness about to unfold. The air is still, the calm before the storm, as Keddie unknowingly awaits the impending darkness. Keddie, unaware of the shadows lurking just beyond the horizon, continues its peaceful existence. Under the bright sun, Sheila Sharp approaches Cabin 28, returning from a sleepover. Cabin 28 stands silently, unaware of the horrors it holds. The sun casts long shadows, hinting at the darkness within Cabin 28. Sheila continues toward the cabin, her steps measured, a sense of foreboding in the air. The ordinary facade of Cabin 28 belies the terror that awaits. Sheila cautiously steps into Cabin 28.
Love real-life mysteries? Then don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button now because every week we uncover a new case that will keep you guessing.
Her senses on high alert. An eerie silence hangs heavy in the air, amplifying the unsettling atmosphere. A misplaced object catches her eye, hinting at disarray and disruption. The camera lingers, capturing subtle details that deepen the sense of unease. Every shadow seems to conceal a hidden secret. Every corner whispers of unseen events. Sheila steps into Cabin 28, unaware of the horror that awaits. A wave of dread washes over Sheila as she stumbles upon a gruesome scene. Sheila's face contorts in utter horror, a silent scream building within her. The unspoken horror lingers in the air, etched into Sheila's frozen expression. Cabin 28 is suddenly a scene of chaos as Sheila explodes from the doorway, her face a mask of stark terror. Her frantic sprint across the yard is punctuated by a desperate cry for help that shatters the morning calm. The sound tears through the quiet, and doors begin to creak open, revealing faces etched with concern and disbelief. Neighboring cabins awaken, each door a frame for expressions shifting from sleep to stark realization. The community's mourning is shattered, replaced by a dawning horror as they struggle to understand the unfolding nightmare. The air crackles with unspoken fear as the serene facade of Cabin 28 dissolves into a scene of desperate urgency. The cabin's peace is violently broken as the police storm in. Detective Davies enters, his face set with grim resolve. Davies surveys the scene, his eyes reflecting the heavy weight of what lies before him. The tranquility of the cabin is gone, replaced by the cold reality of the investigation. Each shadow and corner of the cabin holds secrets as Davies begins his grim task. In the sterile confines of the interview room, Sheila's unease is palpable, her eyes betraying a desperate search for escape. Detective Davies leans in, his expression a carefully balanced mix of concern and professional distance. Davies presses gently. "Sheila, can you try to remember anything else? Anything at all could be helpful." Sheila's voice trembles. "It's all fragments, like broken glass. I see flashes, a dark street, headlights." Davies seizes on a detail. "Headlights? Can you describe the car?" Sheila's voice cracks. "No, just the lights, blinding. And then, nothing. Just pain." Keddie, once a haven of tranquility, now faces an onslaught of media attention, its serenity irrevocably shattered. The once quiet streets now echo with the clamor of reporters and the relentless flash of cameras. Whispers turn into shouts as rumors and speculation ignite, spreading like a destructive blaze through the community. The townsfolk struggle to maintain their composure as their private lives are thrust into the harsh spotlight of public scrutiny. Each headline, each broadcast, chips away at the town's foundation, leaving a residue of fear and uncertainty. Amidst the chaos, Keddie grapples with the loss of its innocence, forever altered by the media's intrusive gaze. Davies surveys the cluttered cabin, his gaze settling on Martin Smart, a man visibly on edge. Davies begins the interrogation. "Mr. Smart, I just have a few questions about the events of last night." Smart nervously clutches his hat, his eyes darting around the room as he insists. "Last night? I was here. All night. Just Sleeping. Davies presses. Did you hear anything? See anyone? Smart stammers, trying to appear nonchalant. No, sir. Nothing. This cabin is pretty soundproof, you know. Thick walls. Davies pauses, his eyes narrowing. You seem awfully nervous, Mr. Smart. In the sterile confines of the police station, Davies is absorbed in the glow of the computer screen. His focused gaze reflects the intensity of the digital world before him. The screen illuminates the dark secrets of John Boubed, Smart's roommate. Boubed's criminal past surfaces, revealing alarming ties to organized crime. The station fades into shadow as Davies delves deeper into the digital abyss. Inside the Sharp family cabin, a fire crackles, casting dancing shadows on the walls. Sue Sharp's eyes crinkle with warmth as she smiles, her face glowing in the soft light. Love and tenderness fill the cozy cabin. The scene is a tender snapshot of the Sharp family before tragedy. A bedtime story unfolds in the softly lit room. In the sterile confines of the police station, Davies, a detective hardened by years on the force, confronts Smart. Davies' voice cuts through the silence. There are inconsistencies, Mr. Smart. Details that don't quite align with your initial statement. Smart squirms, responding nervously. I told you everything I know. Davies leans in further. Did you? Or are you protecting someone? Perhaps even yourself. In the therapist's office, Smart sits nervously, sunlight illuminating the room. Smart confesses with chilling calm. I killed Sue. He elaborates, a hint of justification in his tone. She was ruining my marriage. The therapist listens intently, the weight of Smart's words hanging heavy in the air. In the darkness of Keddie, Davies lurks, his gaze fixed on Boubed from afar. Boubed engages with shadowy figures, their clandestine meetings steeped in suspicion. Davies remains hidden, his focus unwavering as the suspicious gathering unfolds. The air thickens with intrigue as Boubed continues his dealings with the mysterious group. Davies observes, his expression hardening as he witnesses the unfolding scene. The night conceals their secrets, but Davies' watchful eyes capture every detail. The air in the police station hangs thick with the weight of unsolved cases. Desks overflow with files and cold coffee, testaments to the detectives' fruitless efforts. Whispers of frustration snake through the room, a chorus of dead ends and vanishing leads. Evidence, once promising, now seems to mock them, fading into the shadows of doubt. Witnesses, initially forthcoming, now clam up, their eyes betraying a hidden fear. The police station stands as a monument to the relentless pursuit of truth, shadowed by the ghosts of the unsolved. Years later, deep within the forest, a group of hikers unwittingly approaches a scene of chilling finality. Amidst the decaying leaves and twisted roots, Tina's skeletal remains lie scattered, a haunting testament to a life tragically cut short. Sunlight filters weakly through the canopy, casting eerie shadows that dance around the skeletal remains. The grim discovery reopens a cold case, stirring up long-forgotten memories. The forest whispers secrets as public interest reignites, demanding answers from the long, silent trees. The morgue is bathed in a cold, sterile light, illuminating the grim reality of Tina's remains. Steel instruments gleam under the harsh light, reflecting the brutality of the crime. A slow nod confirms the grim truth. Tina's murder was merciless. From the skeletal structure, secrets begin to whisper, revealing the circumstances of her untimely death. New clues emerge, piecing together the puzzle of Tina's final moments. Under the sterile glow of fluorescent lights, Davies sits, his face etched with the burden of time and unsolved mysteries. The weight of the past presses down on him as he shuffles through faded photographs and yellowed reports. Each document whispers tales of cases unsolved, their silence a deafening reminder of justice delayed. The fluorescent lights hum, casting long shadows that mirror the darkness clinging to Davies' soul. He persists, driven by an unyielding desire to bring closure to the mysteries that haunt his every waking moment. The cold case investigator navigates the silent labyrinth of the evidence room, each shelf a monument to unsolved mysteries. The investigator's focused gaze settles on a relic from the past, an aged evidence box holding secrets yearning to be unveiled. With gloved hands, the investigator delicately extracts a small sample, a fragment of a forgotten narrative. The investigator uses advanced technology, with focused determination, seeking to resurrect echoes of the past through the lens of modern science. The investigator peers intently, hoping to uncover hidden DNA, the key to unlocking a long-dormant truth. In the sterile hum of technology, the investigator's hope flickers a potential name, a face emerging from the shadows of time. Sheila returns to Keddie, the weight of unspoken memories heavy in the air. With hesitant steps, she walks towards the desolate site of Cabin 28. Nature reclaims the space, obscuring any trace of what once was. Weeds and wildflowers dance where Cabin 28 stood, a silent testament to time's passage. Inside the reconstructed Sharp family cabin, Sheila is lost in the echoes of the past, her eyes scanning every corner as if searching for the spirits of her loved ones. Sunbeams slice through the repaired walls, illuminating dancing dust motes as Sheila navigates the ghostly silence. Sheila's eyes close, and she is immediately transported back to happier times, where laughter and warmth filled the air. Sheila tries to capture the essence of the family's last moments, attempting to piece together fragmented memories. The silence grows louder, the warmth fades, and she is left with nothing but the cold reality of what once was. Sheila's eyes flutter open, and she is brought back to the present, the stark reality of the reconstructed cabin weighing heavily on her. The police station room is sterile, the air thick with unspoken tension. Anna's unease is palpable as she fidgets, her gaze darting nervously around the room. Detective Washington's calm presence cuts through the tension, a beacon of patience. Decades of dust and unanswered questions hang heavy in the air. The weight of untold stories presses down as the detective awaits the witness. Sunlight filters through the canopy as police officers enter the dense forest, their presence a stark intrusion into the natural world. The officers move with a grim determination, their eyes focused on the forest floor, each step deliberate and heavy. An officer pauses, his gaze fixed on something hidden beneath the foliage. He kneels, carefully brushing away leaves to reveal a dark-stained hammer. The hammer lies exposed, a silent witness to a brutal act, its dark stain stark against the green backdrop. The officers stand around the hammer, their faces grim as they contemplate the evidence before them. Inside the bustling police station, the air is thick with unspoken tension as the district attorney surveys the scene. Evidence folders are scattered across the polished surface, each holding secrets and unanswered questions. Detectives stand by, their faces etched with a mixture of hope and trepidation, awaiting the district attorney's final decision. The district attorney's skeptical expression deepens as she pores over the files, a storm brewing behind her eyes. The weight of the case hangs heavy in the air, pressing down on everyone present. Anticipation fills the room, palpable and suffocating, as the detectives await the verdict that could change everything. Keddie stands bathed in daylight, a town where time seems to pause between the echoes of its past and the whispers of its present. Beneath the veneer of everyday life, the unsolved Keddie murders cast a long, dark shadow over the town's collective memory. The buildings stand silently, bearing witness to the secrets buried within Keddie. In Keddie, the past is not just history. It is a palpable presence that lingers in the air. The unsolved mystery continues to haunt the town, a constant reminder of the darkness that resides beneath the surface.